So on these streams, I'm gonna try to explain the way I think about poker. So maybe people who are new to poker and have no idea how to start thinking about the game, I'm gonna try to explain things and the way I think about the game in as simple as possible. We have kings here at the $11 tournament. The deeper you are, the bigger you want to make your pre-flop raise sizes, but usually you don't want to go bigger than 2.5 big blinds. So here, I would bet small if we were short, but because we're deeper, I'm gonna bet 67%, a bigger size. There's gonna be differences depending on how deep you are. So now we have a 5, which is like doesn't change anything. It's a brick. Maybe if he has pocket 5s, it makes him a sit, but it's not very likely. So I'm gonna bet bigger here. I'm gonna bet 150%. So let's say 24.5 big blinds, because there's a double flush board on the double flush draw on the board, and I want to protect against those flush draws. And I have a hand that is strong, and I can still get value from hands like Ace Jack, King Jack, Queen Jack, maybe 9-10 of hearts or 9-10 of diamonds. Those are hands that are still gonna call, and I want to punish those hands that are weaker but are still gonna call by betting big. Okay, this guy folded, so we won the pot. That's great. Here we're playing against the big blind. We have top pair, top kicker, so I'm gonna start by betting big again because we're deep and this hand needs protection. Like for example, if we bet small and our opponent has Queen Jack of clubs, he's gonna call. And maybe the turn is gonna be the Jack of hearts and our hand is gonna lose. But by betting big, we exclude those hands. He's gonna fold those hands. Yeah, we bet for value. Like we can get here. We can. What is going on? Okay, so the hand review doesn't work. So here in the A7 hand, what I meant was that if our opponent had 7-8, 7-9, 7-10, 7 Jack, 7 Queen, he was still gonna cover big bet because he has top pair, and we're gonna get value. And at the same time, we're protecting against overcards. If he has overcards, he can fold them, and we can win the pot just there. Here I raised Ace Queen offsuit from under the gun. I got 2 calls. The big blind also called. The flop is, I mean, there are a lot of things that hit this flop against your opponent, so I'm gonna check. Like for example, no one's gonna fold 9-10, 9-8 on the flop. No one's gonna fold Ace-9. No one's gonna fold 10 Jack or Queen Jack or Queen 10. There's no way somebody folds a king like he has trips. My hand is good enough to just check and try to take the showdown. There's no need to bluff with this hand because there are people who are gonna have like Ace-4 suited. They're gonna be people who have like Ace-10 offsuit, and this hand has like beats all those hands. It's the best Ace high I can have. Now this bet is really small. The pot is 11 big blinds. I have to call 1, so I'm gonna call and see a river. Maybe we can hit a queen. Maybe we can hit an ace. Okay, we don't. That's no problem. Our hand is probably not good. Like at this point when so many people call, at least one of them has a 9 or pocket 4s. So there's no way we win with ace high. I don't think, at least. But we only called 1 big blind. Yeah, pocket 4s, exactly what I said. 10-5, yeah. Some random hands that just beat us. But we still had a lot of equity. Like for example, pocket 4s and 10-5. We could have hit an ace or a queen, and we could have beaten those hands. And we only had to call 1 big blind for a pot of like 13. So we definitely had the odds to go there. We have 8-9 here, 8-9 suited. It's a good enough hand to raise. On boards like that, where we have no backdoor flush draw and we have a gut shot, I'm gonna try to turn this gut shot into a bluff. So I'm gonna start betting. And people are gonna play weak ranges at these stakes. Like they're not gonna have very strong hands, so the chance that they fold is bigger. Yeah, as it happened. So we just make a small bet, like not a big bet where we lose a lot if we get called. Just make a small bet and people are gonna fold. Here I'm checking pocket 5s. So my opponent raised before the flop, I defended. He checked the flop, he checked the turn. I don't think my hand is good enough to value bet, so I'm gonna check again and hopefully win against ace queen with the ace of hearts and the queen of spades, let's say. Okay, we won. Let's see what he had. I almost guessed it right. Ace queen, but with the ace of spades and the queen of diamonds. Like I didn't guess the suits. Here I'm making a continuation bet. Like I have queen 9, I raised before the flop. This guy called. The board is ace high, so I bet 33%. to see if I can get folds. Now I'm gonna bet again because there's a big chance that this guy has some kind of pocket pair and he's scared of the ace, so he's gonna fold. Okay, I hit my queen, he doesn't fold, I just check the river now and take it to showdown. If he has an ace, he beats me. If he has a flush draw, I beat him. If he has 8-9 of hearts, for example, and he decided to go 2 times, I still beat him, so there's no need for me to bluff. I beat some of his hands, I lose to an ace, he's probably not gonna fold an ace if I bet, so no reason to bet. 7-6, yeah, there we go, we just went. And he was not gonna call a river bet, so there was no need for me to bet. Okay, pocket tens, really great hand. We raise it. What happened here? Some guy, this guy, we just saw him calling 2 streets with 6-7, so he probably doesn't know what he's doing. So jamming like this is probably not a really strong hand. So I think pocket tens are ahead of his range here. He's gonna have 8s, 9s, 7s. He's gonna have ace king sometimes, but we flip against that and we do really well. So yeah, pocket 8s. There we go. We have 80% against pocket 8, so it's a really easy call, and we just win a big pot. 100 big blinds. Let's go. Here in the bounty builder, we have a guy that raises. We have ace king, so we re-raise him. We're gonna try to go a win before the flop. He doesn't let us. It's kind of annoying because I have the backdoor flush draw, like with the ace of clubs, and I really want to see all 5 cards. If I bet, there's a big chance that he just check raises all win, and I'm gonna have to fold. So I'm gonna check and see the next card. He checks again, which is good. Maybe he has like a hand like king jack or king queen, something that he wants to see the river with. So I'm gonna check again. I beat those hands, there's no need for me to bluff. Another 10. Now we have 2 pair and an ace high, which is, I mean, we're gonna check and see the showdown, but it could be bad because if he had a hand like ace jack or ace queen that we beat before, now we don't beat him. Now we just chop against him. So we're gonna check and see. He has ace queen, yeah. We beat him, now we chop, whatever. We have a big hand here. We raised kings, and this guy that is insane just went all in, so we call. He has 9s. I saw the 9 first, and I pissed myself, but then I saw the king, so everything's fine. We win another big pot against this guy. So this guy just gives us chips. We have 20,000 chips now, thanks to him. Okay, this guy limps again. We have another hand that we can isolate with, but this guy does it before us. Maybe we can 3-bet. I'm gonna try to 3-bet bluff. Like, this hand has good blocking properties. What that means is that we have a king and we have a queen. So the chance that our opponent has kings, queens, ace king or ace queen is less. So we use that as a 3-bet bluff. And now we're gonna see if this works. Of course, this guy jumps because everybody does whatever they want. He limps and then jumps. Let's hope this guy folds. If this guy goes all in, we're just gonna fold. But if this guy folds, we're gonna have to call. We just have invested too much in this pot, so we have to call. If this guy has a trap, like if he has pocket aces, then so be it. We can't do anything. He has 10s, okay, we're flipping. We just need a king or a queen. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Okay, so another pot 1. We go all in the $11 tournament with jacks on this board. Ace 9. Okay, nice. We hold. We got a hand finally in the $4 bounty. So we went all in with 9s against ace 4. He just hits us straight. Ah, god damn it. Okay, so we're out of this. Okay, it's an ace. We have 5 big blinds. We're probably just gonna go all in. Like, we're not gonna get a much better spot. We just have to run the cards and hope that we win. Okay, we go win. We get called by queen 10. 75% favorite. 81. And we chop. Here we go win. Like 5 big blinds. Yeah, it's an undergun race, which is dangerous, but like 5 big blinds. So let's see here. We called. Ace 10 and jacks. We need a king or a queen. Not a diamond though. We don't have. We're out. We were pretty wide there though. Like, if we won that pot, if we got, like, we had, let's see how much. What did I do? Fucked it up. So, yeah. No, not here, here. We have 32%, which is a lot. Like, 1 out of 3 times we're just gonna win. This guy has 30, this guy has 37. So we're basically equal. And we're fighting for a pot of like, I don't know, 30,000 chips, which is 16, 17 big blinds. If we win this, we have a great chance to make a run for the final table. We just got unlucky this time. But that's the idea. Poker is not a game where you need to get lucky all the time to win. You just consistently need to make good decisions, and at some point in time, you know, you're just gonna win. It's inevitable. It's just percentages. Like if you have, let's say, every day you play, you have 1% chance of winning a tournament. Well, if you play long enough, this 1% sooner or later is gonna become a reality. So you're gonna win. You just need to play. You need to have a big enough bankroll, like make good financial decisions, so that you don't run out of money before you have the chance to win a poker tournament. And yeah, that's basically it. If you're good enough, you're just gonna win. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen sooner or later. And you know, we didn't actually lose money from that tournament because we actually min cashed, and the tournament was 440 to enter, and we cashed for 730. So you know, we didn't make like a lot of money, but we didn't lose any money. So our bankroll stays alive. And sooner or later, getting into good spots, we're gonna win a tournament, we're gonna make a lot of money, the bankroll is gonna increase, and that's just the formula to success.